Hey BBs, it's Plastic. Today we're back for another video. Today's video we are diving right back into the Monster High Real Drama dolls. These dolls released in I think October or like late September of 2022 and they were a ride, I'll just say that. And I just wanted to kind of go over these dolls again because I feel like they kind of, again, came and went and it was definitely a very interesting release and a very interesting rollout, and it's a very interesting doll line, and I feel like I just want to highlight them in my collection. I am very, very fortunate to have been able to purchase them through, random alerts and stuff, and I'm just happy to have them in my collection. I just want to share them off with you guys. The first thing about these dolls is they came in a really cool packaging, as, like, the whole lineup was about, like, a reel, like a movie reel, and like a black and white kind of thing. It's very much all of the characters kind of going back to their origins and like what they were inspired by. So I think it's really, really cool as like an idea and stuff. So the boxes were very interesting. We have this really gorgeous art on the bottom, and there's like a little ticket with the name of the character. We have either some like arrows and like some spotlights for the movie theater, some more like kind of movie kind of spider web kind of details. On the back we got this kind of picture of whatever character it was. In this case it's obviously Laguna, and her hair is very flowy, and we get to know a little bit about like I guess like Laguna's quote or whatever. So it's really, really fun, and I loved kind of this. And all of these dolls kind of had, like, while the boxes were again very cool and they're very nicely designed, they weren't like the nicest. They kind of just are very much plastic and cardboard, which, you know, is most boxes, but I feel like the plastic on these dolls was very flimsy on the boxes. And usually I don't really mind when the doll box is kind of like not as nicely done. And, you know, if the budget went more into the dolls. But in this case, it was definitely a really unfortunate move on the company's part to not have as a detailed box and as a nice sturdier box, because most of these dolls were kind of bought to keep in box, as again, the box is really cool. It's really something different for the Monster High brand. So it was a little bit unfortunate. I know a lot of people had their dolls crushed in, shipping and stuff, so that was not really the best. But overall, I think the boxes were cool as long as you got them to your house safely and, you know, you stored them properly. The dolls and what they really came with, we have some of the, I guess, the new main four characters of the Monster High alumni line. We have Draculaura, Laguna Blue, Claudine Wolf, and Frankie Stein, all in their OG kind of Generation 1 outfits and styles. The bodies are, again, Generation 1. But taking a look at, I guess, like the first one we have is Miss Draculaura. These dolls did all come with a stand, and the stands were really fun as they're really clear, and they had like a gray kind of bottom. They did come with a pet of, you know, their first pet kind of in a grayscale capacity. So Count Fabulous is kind of in like these blood red eyes. Him is kind of black and white. These dolls also did come with a mini poster for the doll. So Draculaurus is really, really cool. The artwork for this line was really, really fierce. And they did come with a big poster that I'll insert a picture in right now because I don't really want to get the big picture out. But, so that was really, really fun that they included so many fun accessories. One thing that these dolls did not include, though, was their main accessory that the OG dolls come with. So in Draculaura's case, it was her umbrella. Laguna's case, for the fishbowl, Claudine lost her purse. Frankie also lost their purse as well. So, like, those were kind of unfortunate that we didn't come with all of the accessories, but I feel like it was fine. And then the dolls, again, were grayscale with pops of color. So Draculaura has lots of pink in her, and she does have this really long saran hair, which is so fun. It's so pretty. And again, this OG outfit kind of just in a grayscale vibe. So the outfit wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything that crazy. It was just kind of, again, that grayscale moment. Laguna's Neptuna was really, really cute in this line, again, with the teal eyes. But Neptuna doesn't really make sense in this line as, you know, there's no fishbowl for her. So she kind of just died, I guess. So that was kind of interesting. Laguna's little mini poster had a picture of her kind of swimming in this, like, lake thing. She looks super, really fierce. And we do have the actual doll. Laguna is really, really fun in her kind of like gray skin tone, which she's always had a gray skin tone. This is obviously just like the black and white version. The teal hair was actually kind of different as she usually has like a little bang. This bang is more flat and straight rather than like that kind of curl that she used to have. And the hair is, again, long saran hair. It was really, really nice. And the details on this outfit were really, really cool. Just to see this OG outfit again in a new thing. But this one has like sparkles in her fins, so like her fins are really sparkly and cool. Like the resin that it was casted in is really, really pretty. I'm not even sure if I mentioned that in my video or anything, but like I love this detail about Laguna. The hardest doll in this collection, though, for me personally to get was Claudine. This doll was just nowhere to be found, so I had to buy her on eBay for like around $35, I think. So I had to pay a little bit above retail, which was a little bit unfortunate, but I am happy to own this doll. Crescent here is really, really cute. I love the little purple eyes. I think it's so sweet, and I love a crescent kind of figure. And Claudine's poster has her like kind of tearing through like a paper, maybe this is like the movie screen, and there's like a full moon. She looks so pretty here, and I love Crescent kind of howling with her. And Claudine herself is also a very top tier doll in this collection, definitely one of the higher ones. I love the black hair on Claudine with this black lipstick. It looks so stunning. Her face is just beyond words. It's so crazy. And her hair streak is actually really, really pretty. Like, I love the streaks of purple. And again, the outfit's nothing crazy. Just again, the OG outfit, but she just looks so beyond stunning. Like, in the face, in the base doll, like this long black saran is amazing in my opinion. And the final doll in this kind of collection was Frankie Stein as well. Watson was super cute. Kind of, again, the grayscale pet with the blue eyes. So fun. And Frankie's poster was actually, again, kind of them coming through the movie screen. Really, really cute. The Frankenstein pose, that's kind of, associated with Frankenstein. I thought that was really, really fun to have Frankie do that. And again, Frankie is just amazing in this line. The base doll is so cool. This long, again, saran hair. Love saran hair, Mattel. I love saran hair. There's no polypropylene in this line. The hair is all soft, it's all silky, and it's kind of tied up in the OG style with the streaks of blue all the way down to like their ankles, which is a really rare occurrence for Monster High. Usually the dolls have choppy butt length hair, so it was really nice to kind of get this really nice quality hair for this long. So this doll is also stunning with that black lipstick, and I love the lip shape on this Frankie in specific. I just think it looks so beyond good. And again, Frankie has really fierce kind of clothes in the shoes, in the stand, and I think they're like the little buttons and the little dots on here are kind of shimmery rather than the OG kind of matte ones. So I think these dolls definitely did have improvements like that kind of thing. And since these dolls were kind of grayscale versions of the OG dolls, we did also get pre-productions of the OG dolls earlier in that year, so I wanted to show the kind of comparison of the pre-production and the real drama doll. As you can see, like the face itself, like the screening, it looks really, really different. The eye shape, especially for Draculaura, is very, very different from her kind of pre-production. I feel like her eyelashes are very longer in here. And again, the outfits are really, really cool to kind of see in comparison. This is the umbrella that she did not come with, and it's just crazy how much color really does add to a doll. Laguna's face also kind of changed really drastically. I feel like her eyes in the OG kind of pre-production were very, like, round and circular, while this is more of an almond shape. And I love, like, the black makeup on her again. I think it just looks so cool. And again, the color totally changes the vibe on these dolls. It's so insane how, like, detailed they are. Claudine's lips almost look bigger in the real drama doll. And I can't tell too much differences with the eyes. I feel like her eyes maybe got more circular in this one, maybe a little bit more almond-shaped. But I think Claudine also has a really just drastic kind of different look. She looks almost just like, I don't know, meaner maybe, but I just love it so much. I will say that I really enjoy the pre-productions Frankie's face rather than the real drama doll. I just love this eye shape a lot. And it looks, maybe like these are just smaller. Maybe mine's just like misprinted. But I don't know, I just really like this one. And again, the outfits look, oh man, I'm even doing the same pose. I didn't even realize that. That's so funny and cute. But overall, in terms of dolls and boxes and accessories and all that stuff, these dolls sound perfect, right? Like, they're just, what the old fans want. The black and white OG dolls, it's the same designs, it's the same, it kind of reminds us of Shadow Ghouls from, 13 Wishes and stuff. So it's a really cool release for fans, right? But the issue that comes to play with these dolls is, like, they were just not produced and distributed the nicest way possible. These dolls were available on Mattel Creations for, like, 3 seconds, and they got sold out really quickly. And the way that I got them is they were popped in and out of stock on Walmart.com. These dolls were also apparently released on Target, but I just do not believe that they were released on Target. I feel like I just have not seen anyone's purchase on Target for these actually go through. I think this line would have been so much better if they just, produced them fairly so every collector had a chance. And these dolls were not really advertised as limited edition or anything. They were just kind of new Monster High dolls. So it was, again, really unfortunate that they weren't even released in stores, really. I have seen a couple people here and there find these in stores, but like it's not consistent. There's no like actual place for them to be on shelves. There's no display. So it just is very confusing why these are made if they weren't going to be made for a lot of people. I feel like these are almost honestly made for like the PR lists and the PR stuff. It was just very interesting that these dolls kind of came and went. But I am very grateful. I'm so beyond grateful to own these dolls. And it was really an honor kind of not honor, it's not an honor to buy these, but it was really, I guess, lucky, I guess, on my part that I was in the right place, right time, when these were in stock and everything. And I don't know, these dolls did retail again for like $26.99, no more than $30, and they were probably around the pre-production price, which was the $25. So that was definitely something that I was, again, happy to have old Monster High dolls for a cheaper price, because these do really nicely fit into the old Monster High, my collection at least. They fit in really nicely with the old dolls, which I'm so grateful for, and I think that's a really cool thing that they could do. I just hope, again, in the future, if we do more alumni lines and more Generation 1 lines, these can actually be, sold so everybody can get them. I feel like it was, again, really ridiculous that these weren't produced right. But please let me know in the comments below what you guys have about these dolls, if you own any of them, if you want them, and all that fun stuff. And let me know what you guys think about these dolls. Do you hate one of them? Do you love them all? I know all that tea and more. I'm dying to know. But thank you guys again for kind of watching this retrospective with me. It was so much fun to chat about these dolls. But I hope you guys all have a great night, and I love you all so very much. I love you. Bye. Mwah.